Today we're going to build our new custom auto shop for trucks, cars, and much more. First, we build out the new shop, and then we start customizing some new vehicles. It gets pretty awesome, so let's get into the video. All right, guys, doing about 140 miles per hour here. We brought out the Dodge Hellcat for this video because it's going to be a ton of fun. Like you guys know, we're building a new shop, so we're going to go scout some land. We're going to go find a nice spot. We have arrived in Michigan because this is the new place. There needs to be some new auto shops to be built here. There's not many, so that leaves us with no competition, which is good for money and business. So let's head into town and we'll go check it out. That's our turn. Here we go, boys. We've arrived into this city. Oh my gosh. That's one way to make an entrance, but we have found our piece of land, I think, right up here on the right side. This might be a good spot. There's a little warehouse next to us, and then whatever that is, I think it's a lumber mill potentially, and then we get the milk factory behind us. So that's pretty interesting combination of businesses, and then we'll be the auto shop in the middle. But this is a good location. City is 0.3 miles away, or like all the shops in the city. As you can see, the gas station's just on the corner there, so we're close to that whenever we need fuel. Well, I say we don't waste any more time, guys. We only got today to get this shop up and running, give us a tour, and then to build out some vehicles. So we're gonna jump into construction mode and get to work. Here it is. So this is actually a perfect size lot. As you can see, this is called Bud's Custom Auto. We got a nice sign in the front, double-sided, and then here is the shop. It's actually a pretty epic shop. As you can see, you got some overhead doors on the back side, and then I think there's like an office space. There's a lot to explore and check out. So we got to find what angle we want to put this down on. I think right here would be perfect, and it fits our lot size pretty good. So right there looks good, and then we're gonna go back with the concrete. We're gonna kind of complete this up here with the rest of the place. As you can see, we're kind of rocking some other materials, so let's get this all cleaned up through here. That way our new business will be looking good. It's feeling good. So let's go ahead and get this place all ready to go. I think we're gonna place some trees down in the back and maybe some decoration stuff. We got a lot of stuff to put down, but let's start with the trees. So we got these smaller trees we can place down, kind of give us a little bit more privacy. As you can see in the back area, we're gonna close this off back through here. I don't know what this driveway is for, but we don't need it. So we're going to put some grass back down all through here. That way it kind of makes the flow of traffic through the shop a little bit easier to understand for customers. There we go. So you got our front entrance on the left side and our exit right here, or whatever way you want to come in. So that works out a lot better. Now we need ourselves some trees like we were talking about. So I kind of like these ones. There's actually some pretty good ones. Here we go. Place a few of these down. Give us a little bit of privacy from the main road back there. Oh, we just covered up the Hellcat, but that looks even better. I think it looks good. We got a few trees in the front. Looks good, boys. Let's check out the decorations. So the first thing we could do is add in a fence. If we want a gate, which we can add, we're able to add that. I don't know if we got any sliding gates. Aha, we need to place down a doghouse. We need a shop dog for the new auto shop. So we're gonna place the dog around here, around the shop, so he's nearby us at all times. And we need a name for the dog. So top comment will win the dog name. So comment your name down below and see if you'll win. But anyhow, Hellcat's over here. Let's get this out of the backfield and then we'll get it pulled into the shop and check it out. But so far it's working pretty good. I kind of like how it all turned out. It's kind of got decorations already, so I was saying it works good just to kind of leave it like this. We don't need to add anything. I mean, check out that sign. That looks sweet. So I think we got some sort of supercar. If I had to guess, it's like a Ferrari potentially, maybe a 4GT. As you can tell from that back tail light, kind of looks like one. Bud's Custom Auto, and then I think that might be a tire or oil, something slick on the bottom. Not sure, but we got all of our stuff like wired in here. It's perfect. All right, so as you can see, cameras. We need cameras at this place. We're gonna have high-end vehicles, expensive ones specifically, but we got to keep the dog safe. As you can see, we got a camera pointing there. There he is. Oh, he's running to get his food. Come here, buddy. Or we'll call him No Name. His name is No Name for now until whoever wins the comment, but geez, look at him. He's eating up that food. Let's open up the shop here and check it out. Oh my gosh, this is looking sweet. As you guys can see, we're greeted by a nice American flag on the wall. We got some toolboxes. Oh, it's a Snap-on brand too. All right, that's a nice brand. And then we got a Ferrari here. So I was right. That probably was a Ferrari in the sign over there. It looks pretty similar. We got some more stuff, compressors. What else? Looks like we got some oil. I don't know. We got a lot of different stuff we can use here. Remember, guys, we're a custom auto shop, so we're going to be getting to work on these cars. Looks like we got some screwdrivers to take apart some of these cars, put them back together with custom parts. So here we go. Now we're getting into the fun stuff. Look at that thing, Velociraptor. I think maybe we'll be working on one of those soon. We've had one of those in previous farm sims. And then we've got Lowrider. Looks like some sort of vehicle. I don't know. We got a Nissan GTR. I know that car. And then we got a Dodge Hellcat. All right. That one looks pretty crazy, though. This is the Charger that we've got over there, and then this is the Challenger. So we're able to probably customize it crazy as that. Got custom rim choices. Those look like those are our own brand. Look at the rims there. I think it might be our own brand. Pretty sweet. And then we got a Mustang built out. Looks like some sort of Shelby and looks cool. Okay, we're moving on to the TRX. What is this thing called? I'm not sure what they call the 6x6, but that thing's nice. We got another Ram. That one's customized. We've got our front desk associate. This is Susan. Say hello. And then we've got tons of cash registers. So we're able to check out the customers here. They do have to pay before we work on the truck because we got to order the parts. We got some wheels here. Come out the front and you got another door out here. So it's pretty nice. Nice open sign. This place is pretty awesome. Parking on the side of the building. Check it out. We even got veteran parking only. That's pretty sweet. All right, guys. So that's the full shop tour for you. Here's our dog. Remember, put a name down below. If your comment wins, we'll pick that. But yeah, he's a good boy. Oh, there he is. He's rolling over. Okay. Well, we got to get to work. So we'll be back, No Name Dog. And what we're going to do is we're going to jump on the computer and we're going to start buying some vehicles that aren't customized yet, but we're going to customize them pretty crazy. So we're going to buy them stock, bring them into the shop, and they're going to end up looking like that thing, which is pretty different from stock. So let's jump on the computer and order ourselves some stock vehicles. All right, the first vehicle is going to be a Ram TRX. Like you guys saw in the picture there, we're going to try and make a crazy lifted vehicle today. This will be the first project we'll do. So we're going to try and turn this thing into a beast, rip it apart, put custom bumpers, wheels, lifts, everything on this thing. And then check it out. We're going to go with all Dodge today. We're going to build out one of the Dodge Hellcats, but this thing's going to be pretty insane. We're going to put some wheels on it and maybe create some cool colors. We could do some stripes maybe, or buying it stock, the RT. We're going to Hellcat swap this thing, maybe even Demon swap it. I don't know. We got some cool vehicles to use today, guys. These things are high powered. And last but not least, we're going to need a shop truck, guys. This thing's pretty nice. F350 with a work bed. We can add a gooseneck. It's got tools. This thing is the ultimate work truck. So we're going to customize out and check it out. We can put some mud graps on this thing. They actually look pretty cool. Or you get the stock mud graps. These things are nice too. Honestly, let's go with the big tires, boys. And then we can actually add a giant exhaust on the back. Let's see. Bed setup. We'll do actually some extra tires come with it. Or we've got the work bed. I think we're gonna go with the work bed just because you got a welder, and then I think you got an air compressor built into this thing. It's pretty nice. And then also a fuel transfer tank. This thing is the ultimate work truck. Attachments, we're gonna add a gooseneck, and then we kind of got good turning radius. Probably would have to use just bumper pull. Mirrors, we're gonna go like that. Door handles, we'll color match the front logo, and then check that out. That looks cool. We'll add a ranch hand valance. We can add that. We can color match it too. Actually, you know what? No valance. We'll do that. Antennas, dual antennas, go light. We don't need that. And then we'll add some tint on this thing. And then finally, we're just gonna go with the black paint there to match the bed. It looks good, guys. Let's go ahead and buy this thing. $98,000. And then now we need a trailer. This is actually a pretty good trailer because it's got the dovetail on the back. So what that means is we can actually fit a little bit more length of a vehicle on the back. You don't have your traditional ramps you gotta fold up. So we're gonna place this thing as our main shop trailer. So this thing works pretty good to get the job done. So there we go. 35 grand. Pretty good price too. So we got everything bought out we need. Let's go ahead and get hooked up and tow everything back, and we'll start working on our first project. All right, guys, we got all the vehicles we need. We got the stock RT Challenger. We got the Dodge TRX on some stock wheels. We're going to customize this thing first, I think, but let's get hooked up to the Iron Bowl with our work truck, which is already ready to go. We don't need to do anything else. It's got a welder. It's got everything. It's pretty sweet, and it's actually got a golden trailer hitch. Look at that thing. That looks like something Donald Trump would have. That's pretty cool. But anyhow, let's jump in, fire this thing up, and then we'll get hooked up to the trailer. Like you guys know, that's the first thing you got to do before you're hauling this stuff. We're not going far, which is a good thing. We'll kind of be able to get used to everything, but all right, straight back. Looks good right there. And actually, we can raise this thing up and check it out. We can maybe clear it over the welder. Look at that. That's perfect. So that gives us even more turning radius. It won't hit the other stuff because we'd probably jackknife before that. And then let's check it out on the other turning side. Let's go to the left, and it should clear all that, even the John Deere thing. Look at that. That's designed perfect. Anyhow, we're going to drop down the dovetail. We'll load up the Challenger first, a little bit lighter than the truck there. This thing's pretty nice, though. I do have to say it's got the Scat Pack package, or the Rat Pack, they call it. There we are. Hopefully we can fit the truck. I think it should be good. Might be a little bit of a tight fit, so let's get this thing on perfectly. All right, we got the truck here, and I do have to say both these vehicles are fairly quiet. We're going to need to put an exhaust on these things. This thing's got a 6.2 liter. We should be able to hear it. So we're going to end up engine swapping this thing, but look at that. It fits perfectly. Let's go ahead and load it up. Left a little bit of room there in the middle. Check it out, boys. She's squatting just a little bit. All right, we'll throw some straps down, and we'll be on our way. Okay, we're on the move, boys. Let's back up and get headed to the shop. So we're going to take the next road to our right. That should move us over to the shop. You can kind of see it because I showed you guys the corner of the gas station location where everything gets delivered. Wait a minute. We still have stickers on our tires. Check that out. That's pretty interesting. They must be brand new. Well, that's good to know. They'll probably wear off over time. But anyway, I was saying the shop is closed. We're already pulling back in. That was fairly quick. Not even 2 minutes at all. So we'll go ahead and pull around the back entrance, the service side, and then we'll be able to get these things into door 1 and door 2, which is where we're going to be doing the service work. So let's move the Hellcat out of the way. There we go. Kind of crank it to the right side here. Clear that rock. Come on, we don't need to scrape the new trailer. There we go, boys. Look at that. We finally made it. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and get the TRX loaded into 1. Get it up onto the lift here, and this will be the first truck we'll work on for the day. So here we go. The doors are pretty good size, too. I'm only worried about, honestly, we'll be good. We just can't have any more than probably like a 10-inch lift on a truck, which I don't think we'll need. And in case we do, we'll end up just working on it outside. So here we go. Loaded onto lift 1 here. Come on. All right, that worked out good. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and see if these things work. I think it does. It's on the other side. Going up on a Tuesday. All right, there it goes. Oh, it's still running. Jeez, we got to turn it off. So we got plenty of a workspace underneath the truck. Looks good. We got all our drivetrains, axles, and everything. So that worked out good. Now let's go ahead and get the Challenger underneath the lift 2 here. We'll get this thing raised up, and then we'll start working on it. But as you can see, that looks pretty cool. We can start pulling the wheels off these things, kind of start getting into the heavy work. So all right, I'll see you guys when this thing's on lift 1. Sorry, 2, and then we'll start working on it. There it goes. So this lift's actually a little bit better for the smaller vehicles. As you can see, this lift's a little bit bigger, which is good because it'll put the smaller vehicles on this side. Works out great. So we're going to leave the shop doors open when we're working in here. And yeah, we're going to get started on the TRX. This is the first project. So I'm going to get to work, guys, and I'll see you when we're getting done.
3 hours later.
All right, a few hours later, we got this thing wrapped up. Literally, check it out. We wrapped the thing yellow. We got stripes going down the middle of this thing. It looks killer. We got red headlights. We got a light bar mounted down here. And then as you can see, we already got the Michigan plates on it. As you guys know, we are in a Michigan location. So check it out. We got a nice plate on there. We got some new antennas, and then we did new wheels and then a little bit of a lift. So it took us about 8 hours in total. We started at 8 a.m. and yeah, it's about 5:30. So almost dark, but as you can see, check those out. The XD, like AMC rims, you get like lizard tires or something. I don't know. It looks sweet. They're like mud wraps, some pretty crazy tread on those things, and turned out good. So the first thing we do is we jump in, we start it up, and I'll show you guys the next part of what we do here at Bud's Custom Autos. We go ahead, pull it out to the front lot where we're going to park it up and list it for sale. So let's back it in one of the 3 spots we got here. We'll pick the middle one right there. And we've got our first truck for sale, so check it out. And I didn't show you the bumper, too. Look at that thing. Pretty insane. Everything turned out amazing. We also got some rock lights on the front there. And don't forget to comment the name for the dog, for the shop dog, guys, if you want to be in the contest. So thank you for watching. This is not going to be an only Mopar vehicle shop, you know, like Dodge, TRX. We're going to bring in some Fords and do some other cool trucks as well. So stay tuned. If you want to see this series continue, guys, help me out by dropping a thumbs up and subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.